Hi, I'm Matt Harris from the Matt and Ramona Show, 107.9 The Link, filling in for Morgan Fogarty. First up, President Obama announced he's deploying up to 450 U.S. military personnel to Iraq to help in the fight against ISIS. They will train, advise, and help Iraqi troops and Sunni tribes fighters. The U.S. is also sending weapons to Sunni and Shia tribes, as well as Kurdish fighters operating under Iraqi command. The White House hopes a new Sunni uprising, similar to one that took place in 2013, will occur, but this time aimed at ISIS fighters. That brings us to the question of the night. Should the U.S. help or butt out? This script was from 1989, too. It continues to go over again.
I was going to say, familiar question.
Let's take it to our crew, a.k.a. the Edgitators, comedian QCB from WFNZ Sports Radio, stand-up comedian, actress, and New York Times bestselling author Sarah Kalana. She'll be at the Comedy Zone this weekend, and he is the anchor, the main man. He's at News at 10. He is Will Kennedy. Thank you for being here, you three, and especially for putting up with our nonsense and be willing to do this. But I'll let I'll let Q start on this one.
That's why I love this country. I love the people who fight for this country because this is stuff that they want to do, and I think it's cool for them to go and be a hero and try to be a hero, and I think it's cool for them to go out there and help. I want to help because they need to help solve that problem and give. You know, we got the weapons to do it, we got the personnel to do it, we have the men to do it, but we have everything it takes to help take care of this problem over there, and I think it's cool.
Some would say maybe we're half-butting it a little bit. We're not either all in or not all in, but that's one of the questions that's asked too. Your thoughts on this whole thing?
I say help. I say help. I'm terrified of ISIS. I'm afraid. Yes.
Do you think maybe we should be going more chips in? I mean, right now we're helping.
Whatever we can do to stop them.
Yeah, they're insane.
These horrifying people. So yes, I say go all in, do whatever we can.
The things that you read are just mind.
Yeah, I mean, I've never watched any of the videos. I can't, you know, when
So they need crushed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crush them.
Will?
I mean, definitely, ISIS is a legitimate threat, and what has happened over there is there's been a vacuum since the U.S. pulled the troops back after our initial, surge into Iraq. So we've left them to their own devices. They haven't been able to get it done and work it out. ISIS has stepped in and taken over. So I think a lot of the guys who fought over there, and we know some of them, we've talked with some of them, they feel responsibility to go back and help the people there.
Well, and it's still a battle.
Smarter than I did.
Yeah, me too.
I was just scared.
That's why here's a jacket and a tie.
Yeah, because what he said is what I meant. Anything he says, that's what I meant to say.
Now, could you say, though, that ISIS is no threat to us immediately? One might be able to argue that they're over there, you're fighting against each other. Do we need to just, how many years has it been going on that there's something in the Middle East killing somebody about something?
Yeah, but I think it could trickle over here as well because, people follow these different terrorist groups all over the country. And someone right now could be trying to plot something, because they got them in all parts of the world when it comes to these terrorists. And you just, through email, and it's where people can connect with each other. So I just think they definitely have to take care.
You're agreeing with that, I assume, from what you said earlier.
Well, yeah, and I mean, they found kids and teenagers who are being influenced, and right here in the United States that are trying to be, sympathetic to ISIS. So I just think you have to put a stop to in any way that you can.
Well, another one sprout up.
They've hurt our own people.
Yes, they have. They have.
Yeah, ISIS is so different than Al Qaeda. They've got social media. They understand how to do it. They recruit young people.
That's what I'm saying.
And so they're very dangerous. And we've seen the lone wolf kind of thing happen in other parts of the world. It could easily happen here. And I think that's the danger. That's the issue. We've got to combat it over there.
How about if you play devil's advocate here for a second? You go in there, you crush some of them, whatever. Now they're even more angry at us, and that will be they're all martyrs, and the new calling card will be, look what they did to our people.
But that's already, I think, what their calling card is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
you can't win them over.
Yeah, no, never going to.
And like I said earlier, kind of offhanded, but this is a conversation we could have had with since George Sr. Everybody, every single president's had something in Iraq going on.
Well, of course, we prepared for the aftermath. We prepared for them to try to come back at us. We're America, so we're the baddest on the block, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do like being the baddest on the block.